friends, I have another book to read to you, and it is called The Little White Owl, and it is by Tracy Corderoy. That's the author. That's who wrote the words. Let's find out if the little white owl. I wonder what the little white owl did. There's the first picture. It says, once there was a little white owl who lived by himself in the snow. He didn't have a mommy. He didn't have a daddy. He didn't even have a name. But he didn't really mind too much. He had always been like that, and his head was full of happy stories. There he is, right there in the tree, hanging out. Sometimes he was a brave knight, and sometimes he was a snowflake, and sometimes he was a rocket blasting off in the moon. But every night at bedtime, he sat on his favorite branch, nibbling toast spread with strawberry jam and counting the stars all by himself. So there he is pretending. There he is counting all by himself. Then one day, he looked at the big blue sky that stretched on forever and ever. I wonder what's out there, said the little white owl. So he packed his teddy and his clock. It was time to see the world. For days, the little white owl flew over turquoise oceans and deserts of gold. Then he spotted the prettiest trees, sprinkled with tiny jewels. So down, down, down he swooped. But wait, there he is, packing up his things. And there he is, flying over the ocean and the desert. And he thinks these are jewels in this tree. I wonder if that's what's in that tree. Let's find out. These jewels had beaks. They were owls, beautiful owls, owls just like him. Would anyone like a bite of toast, he said. But the beautiful owls just sat quiet and still. They didn't want to spoil their perfect feathers. How very plain you are, groaned the green. Not colors at all, sniffed the dotty red. You don't belong with us. Go away. Well, that's not very kind. Look, he was trying to share. Look at all their faces. They don't look like very kind owls at all, do they? Let's find out. But I do have colors, cried the little white owl, here in my heart. And bumping up and down in me are lots of happy stories. I'll share them with you if you want me to. The owl sat and thought, then, sighed the blue, a story might help pass the time. Fine. Just one, said the flowery pink one with a yawn. So there he is. I wonder if they're going to like his stories. Let's find out. So the little white owl swung on a branch with his little teddy, and he munched his toast and shared a happy story. Ah, breathed the little blue owl dreamily when the little white owl had finished. The other owls all glared at her. Oops, sorry, she blushed. But couldn't we just have one more? So look, there's all the owls. They're all just listening to their stories. Look at their faces. They looked happy about the stories. Look at this one, though. That one looks interested. I think that one wants to know what's happening in the stories. So the little white owl closed his eyes, and magical stories came pouring from his heart. Colorful tales of castles and knights and dragons with fiery breath, and blasting through moonbeams and counting bright stars and tumbling down like a snowflake. He had a very good imagination. Those are the things that he was telling about in the story. Slowly and rather to their surprise, the owls began to smile. Ah, they breathed. Then suddenly more everyone cried. At last, when all his toast was gone, the little white owl checked his clock. Gosh, I need to go, he gasped. Back to my sparkly home. I need to feel the snow and count the stars. But then, look, all of them wanted to hear his stories now. They liked hearing his stories. A blue wing fluttered and a tail of dotty red began to twitch. Take us too, cried the pretty owl, sweeping into the sky. We want to feel your fluffy snow and count your sparkling stars and play and laugh and tumble just like you. Now all of them want to be friends. Look at them all. Do you think the white owl's going to let them come? Do you think he's going to be kind? Let's find out. I think so. Look at the page. Let's see. Let's find out what it says. So the little white owl led them home, where they tumbled and twirled on the ice. Like splashes of rainbow, they speckled the snow, their colors brighter than ever. There they all are, all playing in the snow together. Looks like they're having fun now. Later, they huddled together and sipped warm cocoa. Tomorrow when we fly home, said the little blue, the white clouds will remind us of you. Promise you'll visit very soon. I promise, smiled the little white owl, and you can tell me all your stories. Then he snuggled up on his favorite branch. There they all are, having fun together. And soon was dreaming happy dreams as a huge silver moon lit the deep, dark sky that stretched on forever and ever. They all are. Now little white owl's not alone all the time. He has friends. The end. There's all the feathers. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that one. See you later. Bye.